All right, here we go. Okay, I am still in disbelief that this is a real thing that is happening, that this is real. Like, why is this real? This doesn't make any sense. Double Maria, what does it mean? Maria, both Maria's alts are featured on this banner, which means that this is the best banner that I will ever have in this entire game. Yeah, it's also the last time that Spring Maria will be on a focus banner that has a spark, probably, until the end of the game. I mean, ideally, she'll get a refine, 7 years down the line or something, and we'll be on the new power banner, but that's not something that we can count on. And Fallen Maria is also here. And I am still flabbergasted. So I had fully expected that one of them would be in this Hall of Forms, because a Reddit user started talking about it a while ago. That Spring Maria was like 99% going to be in this Hall of Forms. So I was very, very ready for that. And I had prepared, and I even summoned on her rerun banner when it came around in spring. So I have currently 5 Spring Marias that are just waiting to complete Maria Emblem, as it were. And so for harder legendary and mythic battles and emblem battles, I can use a full Maria roster, and I think that would be really fun. So I had fully prepared for Spring Maria to be here. I did not, however, anticipate Fallen Maria being here. It only came to my attention that she might be there when Phoenix Master 1, may he live forever, suggested that she might also be in the Hall of Form. So then when her rerun came around, I went and I sparked her. Is it still here? Looks like it's not here, but I went and I sparked her. So I have, I think, 4 Fallen Marias, just because whenever she comes on a banner, I try to spark her. I think the only time I didn't was on Legendary Alencia, because I also didn't get Legendary Alencia. That was just a bad pull. But in general, we are going to focus on green, and then colorless, and then blue as a backup, because I also love Sita. Okay, Sita's great. I would really like to make her my water legendary, but she struggles. So with that being said, I got a ton of orbs. I was caught completely off guard by this. I fully expected to just summon until the spark for Spring Maria, and then slowly plus 10 the other one as it went along. But now that there are 2 Marias on a banner, and also Sita, I think we're gonna try to plus 10 a second Spring Maria, as ridiculous as that sounds. So that means we only need 4 copies of her, and with Fallen Maria, we'll take it a little bit more slowly, just because she is in the normal pool, and we'll come back other times. And Marth, I also like Marth. I would really want to use Legendary Marth, but he just scores really badly. So we're not going to do that. Also, I have several Marths at plus 10, so he's good. All right, let's get into this. I am very excited and also very worried. Oh my God! I could feel it. Okay, I could actually feel that one. Oh my God. Okay, well, that is just about the best start that we could hope for. And she's plus speed. Oh my goodness. Okay, so 3 more. No. I'm counting the Forma unit, which it does not count. So 4 more Marias. Oh my goodness. Well, that was really something. Okay, well, that means we got one before the spark, and that is really all we can ask for. Oh, wow. I'm glad that I, prepared. I really did feel like I was on, copium as I was summoning on the her spring revival banner, but see, that's two. We're two on circles with Maria's, so default was just feeling a little bit left out, because he's the only one not featured on this banner. But I really did feel like I was on copium, but I got that Maria merge pretty quickly, and then we had the one in the codes. And I also summoned for her on the double special heroes that she was on with. I think it was Wedding Roy. Oh my God, this is my circle. So that means I had a few copies lying around, and I was just thinking that I would probably just save them and never use them. But while she was on Spark, I just wanted to get them. Just in case something like this happened, you never know. And apparently, my patience was rewarded. The copium was real. The double Maria dream is here, and this is it. We're gonna do it. All right. Ceta would be. I got a feeling those are Cetas, but we're not gonna. We gotta stay focused. Yeah, so I am just holding out for hopefully Legendary Minerva happening this year. It's been far too long since Minerva has had an alt, and I think it's time. I think that everybody thinks it's time. Oh, I just realized I don't have sound effects on. All right, back at it. We got our Maria on our first summon, which was wild, and now we're just gonna keep. Oh my God, and Trill. Speaking of our red Dragoon Knight, where's Legendary Minerva? She should be here by now, right? Hopefully it happens this year. But if not Legendary, then I would love an attuned Minerva or an Ascended Minerva. That'd be great. Ideally, we would get Ascended Minerva and attuned Maria, because then Maria could be dressed like Minerva, based off of her cipher card. But they could go either way. Like, I assume attuned Minerva would probably be like a staff unit, because based off of her ending, based off of her I didn't pull the codes. Based off of her ending and based off of Maria. But I think it would be really cool to have a Macedonian banner. I don't think we'll get it. I don't think we'll ever get one. Because Hilda! I've got Hilda at +10, so this is no follow I have it. Yeah, that's good big shadow. Yeah, because what would that banner even look like? Who hasn't been added from Macedon? Frost. yeah, that's not gonna happen. Frost is barely a character in New Mystery of the Emblem. Why would he get new heroes? But honestly, if we have one of those, if we have a banner like that, it probably needs to be Ascended Kalos, right? Like, because he has been done pretty dirty in this game, so we probably want to see him get something. But Minerva has also been done pretty dirty, so I want to see her get I just want to see her get a powerful alt, and maybe they can introduce wind terrain, and she can be using that. Since the only other option would be like Fuga, and they already drafted him. But yeah, recently. There's been a lot of negative sentiment around heroes, and I definitely understand and get that, right? Like, it's very complex to play. No, not this guy again. It's definitely way off the rails when it comes to power creep. Oh. I think this brings Astra to like +6 or something. I keep getting Astra's, but I very much enjoyed her in Path of Radiance, so maybe I'll try to use her. I do not like that she is a green bow, though. I'll be honest. I feel like, if anything, if she's gonna be a colored bow, she should be a blue bow. For obvious reasons, and how I call her a blue bow. Yeah, my Path of Radiance roster is pretty lacking, so I wouldn't mind. Whoa! Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Is this a good IV? No. Okay. That's awesome. That is just what I was hoping for. When I'm forced to pull blue, there she is. Let's keep that up. Yes! Oh my god, yes. Yes, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Okay, alright. Okay, so we're at Spark, and we got 3 of the 4 focus units, which feels pretty good. Let me just go ahead and see where we're at on our merges. So we've got 1 in the reserve barracks, this one, and then the Forma. So we still got 5 left. We'll get 1 for the Spark, so that's 4 left after this. All right, let's see if we can do it. This is the last time we'll be able to Spark Marina, realistically. Or it's Spring Marina, at least. Yeah. If she were to get a final ult to finish it off, I honestly would like to see her either be a backpack to Minerva. Minerva or Michaelis. Ideally Minerva, because I hate Michaelis. And like a seasonal alt, maybe what I really want is, like a New Year's alt just based off of their Cypher card together, which I thought was really cute. Or a like Tempest Trial staff unit, okay? Because I want, what are them kids? Whoa! Yo, what? Let's go, Sita, and this is a good IV. Okay, all right. Things, okay. I can't be mad at that. I need a good water core. Because I have 3 of the seasons covered, but not water. Or really fire, for that matter, either. But, yeah, as far as Maria's representation goes and whether she possibly gets a 4th, I mean, it would be great if it happens, but I'm not going to expect anything, because, let's just be honest, Maria is overrepresented in Heroes compared to, her role in Argonea, which I frankly enjoy it because I'm always like, oh my god, Hessia, excellent. Excellent. So I think that's my +8. I think she's +8 now. Because her role isn't, that big. But playing Shadow Dragon was a weird experience. It wasn't the first Fire Emblem game I've played, but I did probably play it the most of any Fire Emblem game up until that point, because the gameplay was just really fun. The gameplay was really fun. And I had a great time, reclassing people and trying out all these new builds and using all these, unnamed characters, even though, the graphics were kind of sus and the story was, also kind of sus. Weren't any support conversations. So the cast was kind of drab, and Marth wasn't what I sort of expected. It turns out, they changed him for America to make him more buff or something. That was kind of okay. It was kind of weird. He definitely felt more like, an Ike or a Hector, which isn't necessarily what we want out of Marth, and his personality was really different in New Mystery of the Emblem because of that. But anyway, all that to say that, I was pretty bored with the cast, and by the time I got to chapter... Oh, no. Ugh. This guy, again. Yay! Okay. Woo. That's good. That's very good. And that's before the scam bundles light up, too. Perfect. By the time I got to, chapter 10, Princess Minerva, I was like, come on, give me a character, please. Minerva was pretty great, and I enjoyed her. When I saw Maria, my first thought was, wow, her stats are terrible. Yay, there we go. So this card's coming in. Okay, so that means 3 more. We're just gonna go ahead and put some of these just to see, because Sita has been exceptionally nice to us. Okay, now it's gonna be someone who desperately needs to respond it. So yeah, and by the time they had Minerva and Maria had that little conversation, no protesting. That was it. It was GG. I'm like, these characters are amazing and adorable, and they're the only breath of life that I've gotten in this dull, otherwise dull game in Shadow Dragon. So that was a wrap after that. Also, I really just like Arcania as a setting. It's very grim. Right, Arcania kind of sucks. Everybody is going through it in Arcania. No one's getting what they want. Everyone's in pain. It's just good old bleak fantasy worlds, and I enjoy that. I wish Fire Emblem would do more of that. I really enjoy Three Houses for that same reason. So all that together ended up with me, and also I like shitty units, right? I'm drawn to units who are, wow, this is a great circle, who are really terrible for whatever reason, and I don't think anyone will like them, and there's almost no reason in Shadow Dragon that you should use Maria, right? That means you either got both Lena and Rise killed. That's what it means. Because I'm pretty sure she joins much later than Lena, and on either at the same level or one below her, and she also has less weapon level, so she's just bad. So there's that. I also really like Fiona from Ready and I can't wait for her to eventually be introduced to the game, even if it doesn't. Yay! Oh, okay, that made me feel better. That made me feel better. You know, all things considered, we're not having, let me not jinx it, but we're not having too bad luck when it comes to Fallen Marias, because color stinks. Oh, Nina, oh, they did you so dirty. Oh. Oh, Nina should be a 5-star. Oh. Oh, I'll never forgive them for what they did to Nina and Alice. I feel like I was talking about something and I completely forgot. Oh no, there she is again. I've actually plus 10 both of these ladies. I just need. I haven't kitted them out yet because I am waiting for. I'll probably be waiting forever, but like an infantry or staff skill that I can inherit onto the clown girl from Engage, and then give both of those skills to Nina and Ellis. I mean, assuming it's not like, you know, Poetic Justice is fine, but like something else would be great as well. But yeah, no, I really like bad units, and I also like, you know, the Maria archetype. I like the little sister who's trying to help out. I really like the Mist in Path of Radiance, and that was the first game I played as well. But Mist has been done unspeakably dirty in this game. Like, her art is sus, her stats are sus, her character lines are also sus. Where's Radiant Dawn Mist? That's what I want to know. I hope she is a water legendary unit, but I guess I wouldn't need it if these Cicada pulls keep going the way they have been going. Okay, so we're about 400 orbs in. Not doing too badly. This is also like the best, probably one of the best Banner Spring Maria will ever be on, because all of her reruns will be color showing. And I already have Spring Sonia at plus 10 as I got them at the same time. Yes! Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. I could feel that one too. I could feel it. Okay. So I think we need 2 more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 2 more. Wait, or do we need... Let me check. Let me get this one out of the fridge here. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are we already on the precipice already? We only need 1 more? Oh my god, how are we doing on Fallen Marias? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my goodness. This is going incredibly, insanely well. This banner is just such insane value for me. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. As far as other things that I've been pulling on, I was really hoping. I managed to convince myself that Summer Asker was going to happen this year. And Farid took his place, which was kind of sad. But you know, I'm happy for Farid's fans, because he has got nothing. Like, at least Asker has 2 versions that he is good in. Whereas Farid is a character in Fire Emblem Heroes, and that's about all I can say about him. But his new alt's very good, so you know that's good. But I was really hoping for Asker. Maybe next year he'll share with He'll share with Dear Man. Oh, no. I just pulled one of her, too. And she has almost no good fodder. Yeah, maybe he'll share with Dear Man on summer next year. Because I really want Asker in summer. But, you know, I think that he's been locked into Groom Asker next year. Which is going to be terrible. Because nobody wants to see Asker with his chest covered. Like, that's not what we're paying for, right? Like, we want to see the goods. We want to see the goods. So, a little disappointed in that, but, you know, that just means that I get to skip that banner and go all in on this one. I've always thought about building up the Wolf Guard. But then I realized I only liked Hardin and Roshia and not any of the rest of them, so I probably shouldn't do that. Oh my god! Oh my god! What is going on with these random blues being Sita? What? I put so many orbs into the Spring Maria banner, and I never once pulled a Delphia with blue being my backup cover. Never, not once. I also never pulled Henry. I only saw those two. I only saw Spring Maria and Spring Sony, and that was it. And I've got like 3 Sita merges just from random blues. That's ridiculous. The Arcania luck is coming. Yeah, I'm a big Sita fan. I think that Sita is a more complex character than she appears, and I know that's a hot take. But I think that, you know, her dialogue in Shadow Dragon is also some of those that, like, you know, make you be like, huh, this Sita is just a charisma stat that she wields aggressively. And who is she really under that? Who knows? Who really knows? And I think that's what's cool about her. And of course, you know, Heroes has flattened her into that one horrible line she used to twist Roger around her finger. Poor Roger. I'm surprised he hasn't showed up yet. He'd be a fun project. I would probably build him. He would be like a Tempest Trial or a Grand Hero Battle for sure, or an Insta-Demote. Insta-Demote would work with Roger, I think. But he's funny because he's, you know, the Shmo. But yeah, I use Sita pretty much in every Arcania game that I played that she's in, including Warriors. Even though I think she was pretty bad in Warriors, yeah. Not only is she a good unit, I just like her character. I like her design. She's cute. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen this menu in forever. Give me 1 second. Okay, we are back, and I have indeed pulled 3 Sitas, and this would bring mine to +4. So this is, you know, easily the highest, most merged water legendary that I have now. So I might start pulling blues, but we're not going to get too distracted because we only need 1 more Maria. So once we get that one, then we can start, you know, then we can see where we're at. Because, you know, never play around with Gato. It is not to be toyed with. It's not to be trifled with. You expect nothing. We could not get another Maria at all. Like, we could go 700 orbs without ever seeing another one. So I think we're going to stay focused on green for now and pull colorless where we can, even though Fallen Maria is already confirmed for another rerun from the New Heroes revival pull. Oh my goodness gracious. She said, no, focus on me. Focus on me. I am here. Oh my goodness. I never thought. What is happening? Why are there two Marias on this banner? Like, what is going on? Wow. That's wild. That's incredible. But I never thought that I would have two options for the last person to fill on Maria emblem. Now I'll have two different tech options, depending on the legendary hero battle, etc. Because that's really what I used them for, is trying to clear hard content with all Maria teams and just seeing if I can do it, how stylish I can do it as a secondary. And that's just sort of where I use this team, and I enjoy that, right? So that's what we're doing. But both of them with brand new skills is crazy. So now I'm gonna be the person who has built multiple copies of the same unit, but only because of Hollow Forms. I did this with Mini Marth as well. Mini Marth was the first character I ever did this with. I had already built a plus 10 one because I was going for, copies of Young Sita. And Mini Marth was right there, showed up a lot. And I ended up getting more than 11 copies of him before I gave up on Young Sita. And I think that's where I gave up. When I got 11 copies of Marth, I'm like, okay, that's enough. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! What? Colorless? Why is colorless having better luck than green? Wild. I'm not complaining at all. Not complaining at all. That's just wild. Will. I haven't seen Will in forever. I think this is only my second Will. Okay, well, he has got nothing, so that's that. There's a circle. There's Camilla. Shout out to Guardian E. Yulia, just the next line of Arcania staff units to be done incredibly dirty. I mean, hot take, I've never really liked Yulia. I think she's okay. I think she's okay. Definitely tragic backstory, and the twins went through a lot. But just no strong feelings about her. I still, 5-starred one of them. But I really, the Arcania next hero I want to see is Malaysia, just because she is funny. Her support conversations with Sita were hilarious. I definitely enjoyed them. Oh, we did it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we did it. That's it. That is it. Right at 400. So we spent roughly 700 orbs. Roughly 700 orbs, yeah. Because we were almost at 1100. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we've got it all. I think we do. We think we do. So Forma goes here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is a second plus 10 Maria as soon as we get the Forma. Oh, that's wild. Oh, that's so crazy. That is so crazy. That's amazing. That is so good. Okay, let's see. And for Fallen Maria, which I did not expect to go this well. like what? What? Huh? He's colorless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my god. We only need one more Fallen Maria. And then we'll have 2. Oh, this went so well. This went so incredibly well. This went amazingly. This went insanely well. I am so happy with this. This banner was incredible value, and we got 3 Cetas just randomly. This is incredible. So I might end up going back on this just for Ceta. That seems like a bad idea. Yeah, probably not. Maybe one more Ceta would be nice, but we'll see. We've got 20 days to figure it out, and Fallen Maria will definitely come back, and I can spark her there with no repercussions. The problem with Ceta is that she'll always be on these darn legendary banners, which will always stink. But now that I've finally done that and got that out of the way, I can play all of 4. Knowing that I will have a plus 10 Forma Maria as soon as she comes out, and a plus 9 Forma Fallen Maria, and a plus 5 legendary. This is nuts. I am honestly blown away. Anyway, these are the builds I'm using. I'm trying out Breath of Life 4 on her. I think it is fine. I think it's fine. It doesn't change her matchups against like Golvig, of course, or at least the summer Golvig, because she's red. But it definitely has it's helping in her to stay alive in general, like in arena and such. And other than that, these skills are no-brainers. Like, obviously best in slot for her. No quarter, Earth, Wind Boost, Wyvern Rift are just all easily best in slot right now. And I like, for arena, I like speed defense brain snap. If I'm using Asker or someone else who can reliably proc it for her. And Attack Oath just helps a little bit with that, but her seal is really whatever, right? Like, all of them sort of work for her, at least all the ones that she can use. I don't really like Desmia Miasma in the C slot just because she has to initiate, and sometimes that's hard to do in arena, but when you can pull it off, it's definitely also very good. And on Fallen, I'm just running an full offensive build. She is my colorless mage right now. And I have spec'd normal Maria base into more of a support role with a ploy skill and some res boosting seals. And honestly, this is working out really well for all of them. So with the Forma, I'll probably just copy that build again, right? Like, these are just the skills to run on her. Yeah, maybe we'll get exciting in the sleeve slot, because the sleeve slot is sort of whatever. For this Maria, I might try to res stack her with like crystalline water in the A, and also run and get another ploy in the C, just because this one is pretty offensively optimized at the moment, so having a different role might be nice. And yeah, we'll see. So I will see you at the end of the Hall of Forms to show off the haul And I'm just so excited about this. And thanks for watching. And I will, see you the next time any Maria news happens. All right. Have a great one.